Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a brand new episode of Autocar Quick News, where we'll round up all the launches and more news from the industry from the week gone by.
But before we begin, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell icon to stay updated on all of our latest videos.
Let's begin this episode with news on the latest compact SUV on the block. It's the Renault Kiger, which has been revealed in production form ahead of its launch in the coming months.
Renault had promised the production model would retain about 80% of the concept's design, and the road-ready Kiger does retain most of the concept's design and styling cues. The Kiger is based on the same CMF-A Plus platform that underpins its cousin and rival, the Nissan Magnite, and Renault claims the Kiger offers the best cabin space in its class. Its 405-litre boot is also the biggest among all compact SUVs, and the Kiger also packs in an 8-inch touchscreen with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto connectivity, wireless phone charging, auto climate control, ambient lighting, and an air purifier. Like the Magnite, the Kiger also gets two 1-litre petrol engine options, a naturally aspirated 72 horsepower unit and a turbocharged 100 horsepower version. While the Kiger also has the same 5-speed manual and CVT automatic options, the naturally aspirated version will also get the choice of an automated manual transmission. The Kiger is expected to be launched in March, and Renault has promised it will be the most affordable compact SUV on sale in the country, which means the Kiger range will start lower than even the Magnites. For more details, make sure you check out our first look video of the Kiger.
There was only one launch this week, but it was a big one. Jeep introduced the facelifted Compass in India, which gets a number of minor changes on the outside, but some key changes on the inside.
The Jeep Compass facelift has been launched in India, with prices starting from Rs 17 lakh and going all the way up to 28 lakh 29,000 rupees. The range starts at 17 lakh rupees for the base petrol manual sport version, while the diesel manual range starts at 18 lakh 69,000 rupees. Prices for the new, fully loaded Model S trim range from 24 lakh 49,000 to 28 lakh 29,000 rupees, and for a limited period, a special 80th anniversary edition will also be available, with prices ranging from 22 lakh 96,000 to 26 lakh 76,000 rupees, depending on the powertrain selected. Changes to the Compass's exterior are minimal and include slimmer headlights with integrated LED DRLs, an updated 7-slot grille, a tweaked front bumper, and new alloy wheels. Inside, the Compass gets an all-new dashboard with a floating 10.1-inch touchscreen taking center stage. Among the most important additions are a 10.25-inch digital instrument display, wireless phone charging, a 360-degree parking camera, leather upholstery, powered tailgate, and 8-way powered front seats with ventilation. Engine options for the Compass remain unchanged, so it continues with the 1.4-litre turbo petrol and 2-litre diesel units as before.
In more important news this week, Citroen is all set to kickstart its India innings and has started local assembly of its first offering for our market, the C5 Aircross.
The first Citroen C5 Aircross has rolled off the assembly line at the CK Birla facility in Thiruvallur, Tamil Nadu. Citroen has revealed that the top-spec C5 Aircross will come with a panoramic sunroof, a hands-free boot opening function, a 12.3-inch digital instrument display, and an 8-inch touchscreen infotainment system with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Citroen has also confirmed that the SUV will be introduced with a 2-litre turbo diesel engine that produces 180 horsepower and will be paired to an 8-speed torque converter automatic gearbox. While the India spec C5 Aircross will be revealed in full on February 1, the launch is only expected to take place sometime in March. Expect the C5 Aircross to spot an ex-showroom price tag of around Rs 30 lakh.
It was launched at the start of last year and has recently received a turbo petrol engine option. I'm talking about the Tata Altroz, which has crossed a major sales milestone.
Tata Motors has announced it has sold over 50,000 units of the Altroz premium hatchback in a little over a year since its launch in January 2020. This translates into an average monthly sales figure of nearly 4,000 units. Of the over 50,000 units sold, more than 90% were petrol variants of the Altroz, and that figure is set to rise with the 110 horsepower Altroz iTurbo having been introduced just last week.
India has seen Hyundai's N cars at multiple auto expos over the years and has patiently awaited the debut of the performance sub-brand. Now, Hyundai is all set to give India its first taste of the N life by introducing its N line range in India.
The Hyundai N story in India is likely to start with the introduction of the i20 N line by mid-2021. As in other markets, the i20 N line will get the 120 horsepower, 1-litre turbo petrol engine with a sportier exhaust, and there will be a few changes made to the suspension as well. Those looking for the N line won't have to pay too much of a premium over the regular i20, as it's expected to cost in the vicinity of 12 lakh rupees. Hyundai is also mulling the import of the full-blown 204 horsepower i20N under the 2,500 car quota scheme, and you can expect it to be priced in the 25 to 30 lakh rupees bracket. The brand is also likely to launch N-line versions of the Nios, Venue, and some of its larger cars such as the new Elantra.
BMW is doubling down on its performance model range for India and is set to introduce more M Performance models going forward.
For the uninitiated, M Performance vehicles sit a rung below the full-blown M models in BMW's performance vehicle range. From the M Performance lineup, it is the M340i and the X3 M40i that are set to be launched in India in the time to come. Based on the regular 3 Series, the M340i X-Drive packs in a 374 horsepower, 3-litre 6-cylinder turbo petrol engine, all-wheel drive, upgraded suspension and brakes, as well as a more aggressive look. Powered by the same engine as the M340i, the X3 M40i puts out 360 horsepower and packs in a similar set of mechanical and cosmetic upgrades. A stronger focus on a sportier lineup will also see BMW assemble some of its M Performance models in India, and its 3-litre straight-6 petrol engine in 40i guise could be a worthy candidate for greater localization. BMW's latest decision will also put it on a more equal footing with Mercedes-Benz, which recently announced local assembly of AMG models. BMW has also confirmed the all-new M4 will be launched in India very soon.
On the two-wheeler front this week, we've got some exclusive pictures of Ola Electric's upcoming e-scooter, which will be launched later this year.
Ola Electric, an arm of cab aggregator Ola Cabs, has begun testing its upcoming electric scooter, and these are the first spy shots to have emerged. From these images, the Ola scooter looks very similar to the Etergo app scooter, and it even gets the same unusual single telescopic front suspension. It is likely that we will get an updated version of the Etergo scooter with changes made for our riding environment and also to keep costs low. Sources say the Ola scooter can reach speeds in excess of 100 km an hour and can also cover over 100 km on a single charge. The scooter is likely to have a banana-shaped removable lithium-ion battery pack as seen in the Etergo, but what remains to be seen is the final capacity of this battery. The Ola electric scooter's launch in India is likely to happen in the second half of 2021. The pricing is expected to be highly competitive because Ola intends on hitting a massive level of scale for this operation. Its upcoming factory in Tamil Nadu will have an annual production capacity of a whopping 2 million units.
The most important two-wheeler launch this week was that of the all-new Triumph Speed Triple 1200 RS, prices for which were announced just a couple of days after its world premiere.
The Triumph Speed Triple 1200 RS has been launched at 16,95,000 rupees. The 1200 RS looks slimmer and a lot more compact than its predecessor and also weighs a full 10 kilos less than the outgoing Speed Triple 1050, tipping the scales at 198 kg wet. Along with a lightweight chassis, the Speed Triple also gets lighter wheels, fully adjustable Öhlins suspension and a comprehensive suite of electronics. Powering it is a new 1160cc inline triple making 180 horsepower and 125 Nm of torque, paired to a 6-speed gearbox with an up-down quick shifter. The Speed Triple 1200 RS also gets a new 5-inch TFT display which features turn-by-turn navigation, GoPro controls and more. Deliveries are set to begin by the end of March and just 30 units of the 1200 RS will be available in India initially. Another motorcycle launched this week is the updated Benelli TRK 502, which has arrived at an introductory price of 4,80,000 rupees. At this price point, the bike costs rupees 30,000 less than its predecessor. Apart from the upgraded engine, the BS6 TRK 502 features an updated instrument cluster with backlighting. The front mudguard now has a body color finish, the handguards are different, and the mirrors are larger. The rest of this adventure motorcycle remains unchanged, including its 499cc parallel twin engine that makes 47.5 horsepower and 46 Nm of torque.
And that's all we have for you on this episode of Autocar Quick News. As always, don't forget to tell us what your highlight of this week was, what you think of the Renault Kiger, what you make of the Compass facelift's pricing, and of course what you think of this video. Remember to like it and share it with your friends and family, and don't forget to come back for the next episode of Autocar Quick News next week.